Oh, how do? Howdy do, just waiting for it to catch up. Waiting for it to catch up. If you're waiting for it to catch up, let's have a bit of a beep.
No, you.
Oh, how do? There you go, you've had your beep. And let's have a bit of...
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer too.
Let's see if Daisy's playing. Let's see if Daisy's playing. A little bit of... Looks like it's playing. Okay, let's have a bit of face. That'll do. So what the hell are we doing today? Tidy up the design. Bit of tidying up the design for an hour. Okay. Right. I've been messing around with OBS trying to get to do a soundboard. And I want to monitor it, and I'm having trouble monitoring it. So, let's just click this.
Only by computer could they be calculated, and for the first time, pictorially described.
Right, I've been messing around with OBS trying to get to a soundboard. I have to watch the output, and I want to monitor it, and I'm having trouble monitoring it. So,
Only by computer could they be calculated, and for the first time, pictorially described.
Very good. Yeah, that's okay, but I'm trying to set a sequence together and I can't hear it until I will get that done another day. I don't know. No source selected. What's that all about? No source selected. Is that anything to do with it? No. Oh well. Right, we'll forget about that. So today, let's get on with it, tidying up the design. So we're at the stage we just want to tidy up the bottom shell, mainly and the top shell, maybe. Okay, let's get on with it. Here we go. Here's where we left off yesterday. Let's see if we can't sort this out. So what I want to tidy up is the buttons, turn the buttons off, PCB off, and tactile buttons and neopixels. Right, so we need to mill this out. Let's get rid of the fixings. So we need to tidy this up. Do we need to tidy it up? Probably need to tidy this up. Or is it okay? It might be okay. Might be alright. What I've noticed is that we've got a pentagon shape. Not a round circle, we've got this, but does it matter? Might matter. Yeah, it could matter because when I put the clam on, it's gonna have, it needs to be a round circle to stop the top clam fits on. It's alright on that design. So, what are we gonna do? We need to make it more of a circle. Really. Although I'll just try it like that. So top PCB. So we need to assign the buttons to the PCB. So all we've got to do is do something like this. Put the buttons on, select them, and cut them, go into the PCB and paste in place, come out. So if we turn the PCB off, we lose the buttons and the PCB and the buttons. So now the same with the neopixels, so let's get them, cut them out, put them into the PCB. So turn the PCB off. Yeah. Okay, and we want to do the same to the top shell. We want to do the clamp fixings. No point in putting the clamp fixings in. So turn the top shell off and we lose the fixings. Turn the PCB off, we lose everything on the PCB. So we could bring it all back by just putting those. Now there's the buttons. Now the buttons are separate, but they can be attached to the top shelf, I think. But you might want to see the buttons before you put the top shelf on. Although, let's put them in with the top shelf. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut. Paste in place. Top shell off. That's it. That's it. So if I can turn off, I might want to see the PCB without the bottom shelf, so I'll turn the bottom shelf off. So we can still look at the PCB. And we can turn the PCB off. Bring back the let's bring back the top shelf. So there's another view we didn't see before. We've got our pins. Right. Bottom, so the bottom's there. So anyway, I can turn buttons off as well, but what we can't do is take off the top shelf and turn the buttons. Aren't the buttons already on? But if we want to see the buttons, we've basically added it. So what we're going to have to do is copy. I'm going to have to copy these, paste in place, and we're going to have to give it a different layer. Alright, so we'll call it, we're going to call this how are we going to do this? Shouldn't really do that now. Don't like the idea of that. Let's not do that. Right. Let's just maybe turn the top off. I might want to see the button still. Yeah, I do want to see the button. Okay, so we're going to have to split the buttons up. Maybe undo layers, undo layers, undo close, undo open, undo layers, undo, didn't undo layers, undo layers, undo layers. Right, what's it doing? It's not doing anything. I don't know what it's doing now. It's not giving me any feedback. So what we're going to have to do is redo all the layers, Control plus Y. Dear. Redo Control plus Y. So Control plus Y. Do everything till it's finished. No more Control Y left. Okay. Now I select these, cut them, and paste in place. We've got separate control of the buttons. Right, okay. Yeah. We don't want duplicates. Duplicates are not good. If we copy and paste and make two lots of everything, what's going to happen then is, if we want to edit one, we're still going to end up with the original one. We'll have to copy and paste it back into the right place. Gets too complicated. You can have scenes. There is a scenes on this somewhere. Let's see if I can. Scenes. Got layer and scenes. So view. Default trays. Scenes. Right, so we've got scenes here. So we should be able to, let's add a new scene. Warning, you create and update a scene and have not saved the changes you made to your style. Would you like to do with your save a new style? No idea. So I've got this scene, don't know what this is. It's not an animation. I've used it before. Right, so scene 1. Okay, I think they're just, I don't know what they are. Let's just have another scene 2. Right, so scene 1 is everything. Scene 2 is with the top shell off and the bottom off. Is there a save? Menu showed. Move scene up and down so I can go. Makes no difference at all. So what is the point? View options. So I suppose what you'd do is you'd move it like that, then you'd go, no. I've got my scenes up here. Oh, I see. It doesn't go back again. I think you have to save the scene somewhere. I did have an animation plugin on my old animation. Add scene. Right, that's weird. So it's already. I think I paid for a plugin that. What does it do? It does something like save it out. Saves your frames. So you've got scene. Update scene. And you can play a scene, right? So we're on scene 2. So if I do that, and I go scenes, oops, update. Right. So if I go from that, right, that's not switching, is it? That's one scene. Oh, I see. That's to the other. So it's sort of animating it. Now you should be able to zoom in as well, so if we go like that and go like that, we should be able to update the scene, and then we should be able to fly out like that. It's not too bad, and go back in. So you can have if you're doing a demonstration, you can call this one so scene. You could have another scene. Let's have another scene. Add a scene, and then what we're going to do to this scene, we're going to, I don't know if it'll record. So we're going to lose the button, and we're going to zoom right into there. And we're going to update the scene, and we're going to go back out to there. Go to that one and that one. Oh yeah, so it does it does alter the stuff we're looking at there. Yeah, that's okay. So it's been such a long time since I used it. Last time I used it is when I did as animation for a works project. Okay, so you got scenes. You don't necessarily need the scenes, but anyway, let's go back to the scene in question. Let's shrink that scene thing a minute. So we've got this here now. So anyway, let's just say that can get a bit monotonous. I think you can delete the scenes probably. Let's have a look. What happens if we delete the scenes? So delete the scene. Delete the scene. Now is it going to let me delete the last scene? Delete the scene. Okay, so you can undo all the scenes and use them when you feel like it. Yeah, okay. We're doing a demo. If you want to demonstrate it to someone. Yeah, that's okay. So you could do an animation. You could do welcome to the futuristic keypad. Let's hide the buttons. Right. So I was going to tidy this up, but I don't know if it needs tidying up. So what I've got to do is turn that outline into an actual PCB. Yeah, got to make a PCB. I'll need some aluminium billet. Shall we order some aluminium? Let's see if I can find some aluminium at the right size. Right, so at the minute this overlaps this one. So if I hide the top one, it overlaps it by only 2 mil. 2 mil, it overlaps it, and the top piece is, we measure it, 12 mil, and we've got 13 mil. What? Well, I've only got 12 mil there. So we need to make that bigger, don't we? So we've got 13 there when they're 15 mil thick, and we've only got 12 mil from there to there. So why have we only got 12 mil? Let's turn off the bottom and the PCB, fixing C. So why would this be 12 mil? It should be 15. Everything's set as it is, so I need to encroach on that by a bit more. So let's do that now. Let's just measure it. So we've got 12 mil, and we're going to do 15 mil aluminium. But yeah, we want it equal. Yeah, I want it equal. I think we need an intro. Oh, we didn't add our we haven't had an introduction, have we? Let's have one. Here we go. Here we go. Have a soundboard.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer too.
A melody. Here we go. Have a soundboard. Yeah, funny. Very funny. Very funny, Dr. Jones. Oh dear. Very funny. Very funny, Dr. Jones. Yeah, okay. Alright. Was that playing more? Very funny. Oh, I was playing it back through the same thing. Anyway, where did we get to before we got interrupted by a moment of madness? And the time is going, it's 3:30 past. And the time is going, I still haven't done what I wanted to do around the back of here. Need to get rid of all that lot down there. It's that bench there at the back has got to be emptied. And we've got to get our Amiga out. I've ordered today a 2 megabyte Amiga Agnus 2 megabyte chip RAM, and we've got to do some circuit boards soon and designing all sorts of stuff, and there's no room for the keyboard. There's actually no room for the keyboard, so let's just switch it on. Let's have an interim break where we have a play. Let's switch the power on and switch the amp on. Oh, and switch the right, let's get up to number 17. That is the end of that, sort of. sound of that. Ah, it's cold today. Let's switch on the computer. Why not? Oh, don't show the ass. Don't show the ass. Very cold today. Very cold today. Haven't got a room view. I've got a room view. Let's have a room view. Come on, look. Let's have some weird, nothing to do with design this ain't, but anyway. God almighty. Alrighty here. Let's have some music. Music, music, music. Gonna be loud. Very noisy. Alrighty then. Roaming cam on. Let's see if we can get roaming cam on. Let's see if we can get roaming cam on. Can we get roaming cam on? Has he got it? Oh, we've got roaming cam on. There we go, roaming cam on. Let's rewind. Start again. Well, let's have some more louder on the old. Let's put loop on. Hang on. More volume. Show. There you go. What's going on here? That's it. Well, I need to activate this one. Oh well. Activate that one. No, it's still playing the other one. Still playing the wrong one. Is that the one? It's not. Let's open that one. It's not activated, is it? What on earth is going on? I don't quite know what's going on. Right, let's close. Close. Don't save the project. Open. Right, let's try again. Okay. Right. Let's close it down. Close that down. Close it all down. Fun is over. Okay. Fun is over. Back to work. Back to work. Back to work. Let's go back to work. Alright. Oh dear. Should stop doing these live streams. Just have some fun instead. Never mind. Right. Okay. Let's get back on. What did we do? Did we do anything? Are we happy with this thing? I don't know. Don't know. Are we finished with this? Are we finished with this thing? I'm not sure. Let's have a look. So we've got to be able to mill it. So we need to mill. We've got 25 mil. Now that's a problem straight away. No. Is it 25 mil? Let me measure it. No, it's 15 mil. That's okay. Because my milling bits are 20 something mil long. So I can't mill too deep. Well, I won't be able to mill that all the way through that hole. And I won't be able to mill down here. So I can mill down 12.5 mil. That's no problem. Okay. So I could make it out of polycarbonate for now, I suppose. So I've got to find some 15 mil polycarbonate. Now the lid's not quite right though, so it's going to be the same material, but for some reason we've got only 12 mil. So what we're going to have to do, we want to keep the overall thickness about the same as it is now. So it's 25 mil in total. So we've lost 5 millimeters of material. Now that is 13 mil with a 2 millimeter inner rebate thing. Now this top piece is only 12 mil. So what we need to do is we need to first make this the right size first. So let's turn off the bottom and the fixings. So we need to bring this to 15 mil. So let's do that. Alright, so it's 12 mil now. We need to come down another. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing some weirdness? 3 mil. So now our size is 15 mil. If I take that off there, what's going to happen? Yeah, crazy stuff. So what has gone wrong? Why is that smooth and this is stepped? So the inside's okay, it's just the outside that's gone silly. Right. Okay, so if we delete that, what happens? And if we put a runner in, what happens? Nothing. So we can't do that. So what on earth have we done here? So if we do undo push pull, I need to push that. Why is it doing that? It let me go that way. Oh. Right, so that's not a solid, is it? It's not part of the same thing. Let's turn this round. Something going on here. So yeah, so we must be. This must be. It's nothing to do with that bit, is it? Well, if I do that, we've still got the outer edge. That's why. So if we go up higher, what happens? So all we've got to do is delete this outer edge. Is that right? No. Some weird stuff going on in here, right? So we've got the inside edge is good. Right, so we've got all this going on in here, haven't we? Right. Okay. Oh. Where's that line come from? Hang on, undo, push, pull, right, okay. So, what do? Smooth it out? Something like that. Let's try and smooth it out. interface with model. Nothing to interface to. Anything to repair? Flat, repair and flatten. 0 lines. Right, it's done something, hasn't it? What on earth has it done? So we've created something we can't edit. That's no good, is it? So we might have to make this again. Why can't I edit that? I tell you what about if we explode it? Let's explode the whole thing. Explode. Oh, we haven't got explode. Right. So go like that and we explode it. Right, now will that let us do it now? No. Sort of. So I seem to have something weird going on here. Right, let's see if we can do something with it now. Repair, nothing repaired. Okay, kept it. Can it be? No. Right, something weird happening. We want this into a round circle anyway. What's missing? What's missing? What is that? What's that? A line? Why have we got a line? Right, so how do we do stuff with this? And keep all that. That's gone all weird, look at that. Bits missing. That's not good. We don't want bits missing. We don't have to spend hours doing all that. Alright, so we're back to square one. So how do we make that? Do we grab hold of that? Do we select all that? Select that, and then pull it. Can we just pull it? Yeah, we can pull it. 3mm. Is that what we want to do? Have we done it? So we just pulled it 3mm. And we've kept the original shape. Yeah, we're 15mm now. Okay, that's one way of doing it, I suppose. Just make sure nothing's gone awry. Let's make sure we've still got our 4mm there. Yeah, so okay, we've done it then. Right, that's alright, that turned out a bit simpler. Now, we've come down too far there, so we've got to take the bottom bit now and reduce this shoulder by 3mm. Okay, so we've got that reduced by 3mm. That means when it's over top, the water's got to get in there and then round to get in. Okay, put the top shell on, so there's the top shell. Now we look like we've got a bigger one this end. 15mm there and only 10mm there. But if we turn off the top bit, we've also got a 5mm there. Okay, so yeah, it will fit on, that's okay. And our overall size is what? 25mm. So we start life with a 15mm flat piece of polycarbonate or aluminium, and we have to do some milling. We've got to do a bit of milling. Okay. Right, let's have a look under the wireframe. Wireframe, should we go wireframe? Let's get rid of the fixings. What else can we get rid of? Oh, you mustn't put the fixings back, can you? Yeah. Wireframe doesn't look too good. Style, Q depth, extension, edges. Don't know what that is. Oh. Edges, depth Q. Right. View. Let's go on to shaded. So view. Extension, don't know what all that is. View. View. Profile. Edges. Okay. You got rid of the edges. Not sure I like that. View, style, edges. View, style, profiles. Okay, so what's the profiles? Do we need oh, that's the default, leave it like that. Okay, so we're back here again. So, are we ready to... Oh, no, we're not quite ready. The lid's not quite right. Let's sort the lid out. Let's hide the bottom a minute. The lid is... Yeah, we've got our buttons. Let's hide our fixings. Let's hide our PCB a minute. So our buttons are in there. Ah. So the buttons... They're not touching the top. So we need to make this thicker. Hang on. So let's turn that around. So they're flush there, that's what you want. But they're not on the shoulder. Not on the shoulder, these polycarbonate buttons. So we need to make this thicker. Let's try and measure it, see what the difference is. And they press in and then they come return to where they are. So let's say that, for instance. .4mm. Is that what it's saying? Let's try it from here. 3mm, 3.4, 3.4mm. So if I was to grab hold of this and bring it up 3.4mm, what does that look like? Let's have a look. Now there. Yeah, it's contained it. It's contained it, so lot depends on the thickness of the button. Yeah, okay, there's nothing untoward happened there. Still got our countersunks. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. So there's less to mill out on the lid. So we've only got to mill out 7.6 mil plus the holes, plus all this. And it all can be done. So there's milling out to be doing there, there, and there, and there. Then there's this pocket, and then there's the outer cut. Okay. So the bottom. Oh, we've got to be careful that doesn't bottom out. No, it shouldn't do because the buttons are sitting on it, aren't they? Yeah, that's it. The buttons are sitting on it. Okay. Now you've got friction all the way around there, all the way around there onto the button, and these buttons are 7.5 plus 2. So there's 8.5 depth on them. So that's a weird size polycarbonate to be cutting out. Why is that a weird size? 2 mil and 7.5. So 9.5 mil. No, so we're gonna have to find some materials really. I've got a certain amount of materials already. So what I have to do is go and in search of some materials. In search of some materials and then see what I've got, and then if I won't have the aluminium, 15 mil. So to find some 15 mil aluminium. Let's just see what depth we've got in here. What spacing have we got? So we've got all the spacing we want there. Let's just get rid of the buttons a minute. What about transparent? Can we make that? Might be better to make that transparent so we can see what's going on. I think I'll do that. Let's just colour that PCB, or make it transparent. We could probably do that from here. Edit. Can we make it transparent? Opacity. Yeah, so we've got the inside. So 35. Okay, and then we've got to choose this one. Edit. 35. Everything's going transparent in it. We're actually editing the... No. I think it's too late. What have we done? So cancel that. Cancel that. Undo. Open. Right, that's because of open. Right, let's just not edit a colour, let's just change the... Oops, what have I done to a material? Window. Materials. Right, so... transparent. Where are you? Glass and mirrors. What's that like? Not very good. Green. Right, is that good? Can we see underneath there? No, I can't really see underneath. No, I can't see underneath. So that means the underneath, hang on. Ah, because we haven't changed the colour of the underneath. I've changed the whole colour of it. Alright, so what we didn't do, undo. Alright, so we're back to that. So we need to change that colour to mirror, translucent. Yeah. Where's the bottom? Right, let's change that to translucent. What's that doing? So we're translucent, so we should be able to see underneath. No, I still can't see underneath. Why not? No. What? It's not translucent. Okay. Alright, so that's a different colour again. Translucent. I need to go up. It's translucent. Right. What's that like? Have we got translucent? Yeah. Yeah, I can see underneath now. That's what I want. Translucent. Don't want to be blocked from what we can see. Yeah, so we know it's going to be a black thing, but while designing we need to see what's going on. Okay, that's alright. It'd be better if everything was made out of polycarbonate to start with, clear polycarbonate. So we've got a certain amount of depth. We could measure, if we go into X-ray, we shall be able to measure from there down to the floor. 5.6, we've got 5.6. No, we haven't. What have we got? Five mil. We've got 5 millimeters. Okay, so we've got 5 millimeters. Under our PCB. And yeah, can't see anything out of there. Would it be better if it was all transparent to start with? I don't know. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for today. I don't know. Yeah, let's pack it up for today. So we were going to make some changes to this, but it looked okay as it is. I can do stuff like switching off the PCB. Alright, and we can do stuff like mill it out of plastic. So I need to get some material. 15 mil. Need to go and find out if I've got 15 millimeters of polycarbonate thickness. I think I had some, I'm not sure if I used it all. I'll go and have a look. Alright, that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching and see you again soon. Bye bye.